Samantha Woods has a question. We just got a new pastor and he preaches from commentaries in addition to the Bible. Is this something that we should be cautious about? Is there a line where it's too much? Samantha, I think most pastors preach from commentaries, whether they tell you or not. So most pastors they're getting points that they read from commentaries, or maybe they're not reading commentaries, but they're remembering other pastors they've heard talk about those things. So all of us, pastors remember when we were sitting under another pastor and maybe someone we really respected. And we remember what they taught on that verse, on that parable, on that topic. And so whether we like to or not, we tap into those things as we're sharing. They may or may not tell you they're doing it, but they're doing it. So I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with using commentaries openly and telling people you're using a commentary when you're teaching the Bible. But where you should be cautious is I'll just throw out a few possibilities. If a pastor is using commentaries to avoid doing careful studying of his own, that's something to be cautious about. If he's using commentaries that seem to be teaching things that are questionable, obviously that's something you should be worrying about. If the pastor is using commentaries to basically replace entirely his work, preparing the studies, praying over it, looking at the text of Scripture, understanding it carefully, then I would be concerned that he's abandoning his responsibilities. But it could be that he's just quoting. He tells you what sources he's using, whereas you're used to another teacher who didn't tell you what sources they were using, making it sound like all these ideas are mine, which is probably not the case. So yeah.